get off that bus at Lackland, you need to be ready to train.
Sound off with here, sir, when you hear your name. Arthur. Yes, sir. Davis. Yes, sir. First thing you're going to learn here is how to follow simple instructions.
I tell you to do something, you do it in a split second. You got that?
Yes, ma'am.
You got that?
Yes, ma'am.
It's not okay.
Okay, it's not a word.
Now we're going to proceed in a single file line. You are going to go first. You're going to follow me. When the last airman in this element goes, you go.
Hurry up! Let's go!
Look at this. I cannot believe this. Johnson and Bailey! What's wrong with this picture?
Good morning. I'm Staff Sergeant Allen, your narrator for today. Prior to today's parade, the Military Training Instructor School will graduate Class 980507. Each instructor will be presented their symbolic campaign hat. The MTI hat is worn only by those of the highest military standards. Through their hard work and dedication, the graduating students have proven their commitment to excellence. We extend a warm welcome to the commanders, supervisors, fellow MTIs, family and friends of the graduating class. The graduates, as well as the staff, greatly appreciate your support. The school staff would like to personally congratulate each member of this truly outstanding class. The class has completed a demanding 14-week course consisting of military studies, management techniques, and teaching objectives. Ladies and gentlemen, Colonel Teresa A. Steele, Commander, 737th Training Group, and Staff Sergeant David L. Thompson, Military Training Instructor for Class 980507, will now present the class with their campaign hats. I ask that you hold your applause until all graduates have been introduced. From the 433rd Training Squadron, Staff Sergeant Blanca L. Montoya. From the 433rd Training Squadron, Staff Sergeant Michael D. Pate. From the 320th Training Squadron, Staff Sergeant Andre T. Smith. And last but not least, from the 322nd Training Squadron, Staff Sergeant Charles D. Keene. Ladies and gentlemen, how about a round of applause for the newest military training instructors? At this time, we ask that all military training instructors stand as the class recites the code of the military training instructor.
Instructor hat that I wear, the symbol of honor, integrity, and excellence in military deportment. My job is one of the most important in the Air Force, and I will spare no effort to properly prepare young men and women for military duty. I am dedicated to the principles of fairness, firmness, and honesty in my dealings with those entrusted to my charge. I am pledged to strive for perfection and to reject mediocrity, both in my own personal behavior and in the performance of those for whom I am responsible. I am an Air Force military training instructor.
Instructors, take charge of your flight.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Brigadier General Barry W. Barksdale, Commander of the 37th Training Wing, and Colonel Teresa A. Steele, Commander of the 737th Training Group, welcome you to a basic military training graduation parade. The airmen who will pass in review today are nearing completion of a demanding 6-week program that provides Air Force units throughout the world with trained airmen. Part of this training includes the time-proven concepts of military customs and traditions, of which this parade is a vital part. Their military training instructor will lead each flight. These men and women are responsible for the training, morale, and the well-being of each airman assigned to their flight. Your attention is also invited to the Drum and Bugle Corps, who are providing the musical support for today's ceremony. These airmen, too, are in basic training, but have volunteered their time and effort to provide the musical support skill required for military ceremonies of this type. We are extremely proud of all these young men and women who have answered our country's call to duty by joining the United States Air Force. Please stand for our invocation to be given by Chaplain Ron Durbin.
Before I say the prayer, I would like to have Chaplain Costin come to attention, please. Chaplain Costin, I salute you and wish you Godspeed en route to Mildenhall, England. Thank you for your dedication and service to all those at Lackland and especially in basic military training. May we pray now, please? Father, I thank you for today. I thank you for people who are dedicated, serving here, protecting our democracy, training these, Father, who are going forward to serve their country, to protect democracy. Father, I pray your blessings on them. I pray your protection as well. And I thank you for all these. Hear our prayer, please. Amen.
Our commander of troops is Major Eddie Douglas, Commander, 322nd Training Squadron. Colonel Steele will review today's ceremony.
Some adjutants, call! Guards, post! Give your squadrons parade press! In place, sound off! Give your squadrons attention! Give your squadrons present arms!
Ladies and gentlemen, please stand for the playing of our national anthem. Thank you. Please be seated.
Sir, the parade is formed. Order arms. Receive the report. Report! Sir, all present or accounted for. Publish the orders. Attention to order! Detail for today! Officer of the day, Captain Guyana, by command of Brigadier General Barksdale. Officers! Center! High! Order! Baton bearers, 320th, 321st Training Squadrons, front and center. Hurt!
Seven 737th Training Group, United States Air Force, Lackland Air Force Base, Texas. Subject, First Place Parade and Retreat Streamers for the month of July, 1998. The First Place Retreat Streamer is awarded to the 321st Training Squadron for excellence in parade competition for the month of July, 1998. And the First Place Parade Streamer is awarded to the 320th Training Squadron for excellence in retreat competition for the month of July, 1998. Signed, Teresa A. Steele, Colonel, United States Air Force, Commander.
Baton bearers, post. March.
Officers, post. Court. Give your squadrons, present arms. Staff, change position, halt. Ma'am, I present the command. Staff, order, halt. Change both, staff, change both, halt. Give your squadrons, order arms. Pass in review.
Ladies and gentlemen, the graduating airmen passing in review today represent a portion of the 34,000 recruits who will complete basic military training this year. Lackland, the gateway to the Air Force, and the 737th Training Group provide all recruits the essential military training to become motivated members of the enlisted corps of the greatest Air Force in the world. This training provides airmen to all components of the Air Force, regular, Air National Guard, and Air Force Reserve. This is accomplished through a rigorous 6-week course, which is programmed on a 24-hour day. The military training instructors are responsible for the indoctrination, development, and discipline of the airmen. These men and women who wear the distinctive blue campaign hats have unselfishly accepted that responsibility. They have dedicated endless hours to ensure that these training objectives are met. Today's graduates have proven through academic studies, military training, physical conditioning, and the development of teamwork concepts that they are ready to take their place in the United States Air Force. In addition to the daily demands placed on these flights, they are also participated in rigorous competition for the coveted award of Honor Flight. Recognition as a Squadron Honor Flight is a distinct accomplishment that only a limited number of flights are able to achieve. Today's Honor Flights will be recognized by the Honor Flight streamer carried on their squadron guidon. We would also like for you to notice our national, state, and territorial flags. As you can see, the flag mast is a unique formation within our ceremony. The airmen carrying these flags were selected for the distinct privilege of honoring our nation's states and territories. Leading them in review is our national flag. As these flags pass in review, please stand and render the appropriate courtesies for our national flag and remain standing for the state and territorial flags. Our commander of troops is Major Eddie Douglas, Commander 322nd Training Squadron, hometown Augsburg, Germany. The A Squadron commander is Major Warren Abraham, Commander 323rd Training Squadron, hometown Mount Arlington, New Jersey. Flight 479 from the 322nd Training Squadron, led by Staff Sergeant Michael Pate, hometown Tacoma, Washington. Flight 480 from the 322nd Training Squadron, led by Staff Sergeant Charles Keene, hometown Eagle Point, Oregon. Flight 475 from the 323rd Training Squadron, led by Senior Airman Jonathan Stanley, hometown Loris, South Carolina. Flight 476 from the 323rd Training Squadron, led by Staff Sergeant Bartley Fisher, hometown St. Louis, Missouri. Flight 469 from the 331st Training Squadron, led by Staff Sergeant Timothy Timms, hometown Kyle, Texas. Flight 470 from the 331st Training Squadron, led by Staff Sergeant Troy Jones, hometown Augusta, Kentucky. The flights selected to carry our national, state, and territorial flags are from the 320th Training Squadron, flights 477 and 478, led by Staff Sergeant Andre Smith, hometown Osawatomie, Kansas, and the Staff Sergeant Henry Hamilton, hometown Gastonia, North Carolina. Our B Squadron commander is Major Herman Jett, Commander 331st Training Squadron, hometown Sacramento, California. Flight 471 from the 331st Training Squadron, led by Senior Airman Daniel Rains, hometown, Kansas City, Missouri. Flight 472 from the 331st Training Squadron, led by Staff Sergeant Blanca Montoya, hometown, San Antonio, Texas. Flight 473 from the 321st Training Squadron, led by Staff Sergeant William Moore, hometown, Perkins, Illinois. Flight 474 from the 321st Training Squadron, led by Senior Airman Christopher Worth, hometown, Lamar, Iowa. Musical support for this morning's ceremony has been provided by the 737th Training Group's Drum and Bugle Corps. Honor Flight B487 from the 320th Training Squadron, under the direction of Tech Sergeant Brett Smith, hometown, Atlanta, Georgia. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, please stand for the playing of the United States Air Force song. Instructor, take charge of the flights. The Oath of Enlistment is a sworn oath in which these airmen pledge their lives for their country. It embodies the Air Force's core values and our highest appreciation for honor. Ladies and gentlemen, Major Warren Abraham, Commander, 323rd Training Squadron, will now administer the Oath of Enlistment to our graduated airmen.
Airmen, raise your right hand and repeat after me. I state your full name. Do solemnly swear or affirm that I will support and defend the Constitution of the United States against all enemies, foreign and domestic. And that I will bear true faith and allegiance to the same. That I will obey the orders of the President of the United States and the orders of the officers appointed over me. So help me God. Congratulations, and welcome to the United States Air Force.